Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for another video. My name is Brenda Kay and I am so glad that you are joining me today. It has been a while since I have posted a video, and the main reason for that is because about 4 months ago in mid-April I broke my ankle pretty spectacularly on a hike and ended up with emergency surgery and bedridden for 6 weeks. And yeah, it's been a long road to recovery, but I am up and on my feet again and back to regular routine. I do still have some occasional pain and swelling, but all of my physical therapy is going good. I am starting to slowly get back into hiking again. I'm back to the gym and all of my regular routine, and I even got him back to work. So I thought now would be a good time to get back to YouTube as well. That's the next layer to add into my routine. So here I am. Today I thought I would do a hair care video. So it is a beautiful rainy and cloudy day here in the desert Southwest, which is very rare. And I just got home from the gym and thought, why not? Let's do a hair care video. So today I need to do a henna rinse on my hair and then get it styled. Usually I wear it curly so that I don't have to do much with it for a few days, which is really nice. Previously I was doing pin curls and a bunch of vintage hairstyles, but with being back to work, my natural curls are just easier to manage than trying to do pin curls all the time with my very busy schedule. So I am a natural redhead. This is my color. But I do a henna rinse about every 6 weeks or so, just a very light gloss, not a full-on henna dye, but a conditioner-based gloss just to keep my color vibrant. And it is, for my research, it is high in protein, which my curls love protein. So yeah, that's what I do. I figure if blondes can go, I work in a salon as a receptionist. If the blondes can come in and get highlights and the brunettes can come in and get color rinses and highlights and whatever, then I can put a little henna on my hair as a natural redhead and just maintain the brilliance of my colors. So that is what we're going to do today. And then I'll show you how I style my hair on a regular basis. And yeah, I'm going to go gather my supplies and we can get started. Okay, so these are the supplies that you're going to need to do your henna gloss. I just use a cheapo conditioner. I like the Suave Coconut. I like the way it smells. Some of the research I've done is to make sure that your conditioner doesn't have any protein. I'm really not sure if this one does or not, but it seems to work well for my hair. So if your hair is protein sensitive, if you know about that, then you'll definitely want to look for one that's protein free. Doesn't bother my hair at all. And then this is the henna I use. I just ordered off of Amazon. It's extremely cheap, and you get 2 bags of henna. You can use it for doing like henna art, but I use it for obviously making my henna rinses. So this is a mess, but there's the bag of henna. It's an extremely fine powder, so be careful you don't breathe it in. And then this is a previous batch that I had made, and I keep it in the whatever's left over in the freezer. This is not enough to do my whole head of hair because I have a lot of hair. So we're going to use this as the base and then add in some more. I'm probably just going to use up this conditioner because anything that's left, like I said, I can just put it in the freezer. So, okay, that one's done for. And then to this amount of conditioner, I just add a couple spoons of the henna powder. I don't want it super bright because this is mostly just, you know, it's a rinse. I don't want it to overly dye my hair. I just want to punch up my own color. It's all mixed in. That's the consistency I like to use. It's kind of like yogurt, I guess. I don't want it super thin because I don't want it running all over the place. And I don't want it too thick because then it's hard to apply to my hair. So that is about the thickness that I use. And I forgot my plastic bag, so 1 second. So to apply your henna, you're going to need a plastic bag to put over your hair when you're done. And make sure you have an old towel to put around your shoulders and then to wrap around your head to help hold in the heat, to help the henna process. And a few clips to help hold your hair up out of the way. You can use gloves and you can use like a colorist paintbrush, the ones that you can get at like a beauty supply store. I just use my fingers. I don't find, like it's not on my hands long enough. I don't find that it dyes my fingers too terribly much. But if that's a concern, you can always, you know, get a brush and use a glove. But I am just going to go for it. I think that'll work. So you can see what I'm doing. I can see the mirror. And yeah. Okay, so I am going to divide my hair. Take the top section. I have 3 clips. We're going to use one there. I just divide the top section in half. So it's kind of ear to ear. You can see just across like the back of my head. And then this section here, I'm going to divide that in half across my head. So that is how I divide my hair, and now we're going to start applying the henna. I just kind of rake it through, make sure I get it more on my roots than the ends, because that's where, you know, my new growth is, so you want it more concentrated there, and then just kind of work it out. I use just about, like just a little bit on my fingers. And work it into my hair. I am abandoning the towel. It is not working for me. It's not staying in place. So if I stain the shirt, it's not a big deal. It's an old tank top, so maybe it'll become my henna tank top. Once everything is applied, I do kind of go back and look at my hair and see if there's any overly dry spots that don't look like they have much. My hair is not saturated at this point because, like I said, and you're probably tired of me saying it, this is just a gloss. I am not doing a full henna dye. I don't need to because my hair is naturally red. I'm not trying to cover up any blonde or grays or anything like that. I am just giving my color my natural color a boost. So, and I am careful when I'm doing this not to get it on my scalp as much as possible, which is the other reason I don't use a brush. I am extremely fair-skinned, as you can tell, and it does show up quite brightly if I get it on my scalp. It kind of looks like that. Okay, so now I am just going to put my hair up in a bun, and I'm going to leave this for about 30 minutes to process and soak in. So you're getting a good color gloss, you're also getting a good conditioner treatment and a protein treatment, like all in one. Then I take a grocery bag, put that over my head, and then the towel, just a turban on my head. And the towel is mostly just to hold in the heat as this processes. So now I will clean everything up, go wash my hands, probably do some dishes and some housework for about half an hour, and then I will be back and we will talk about the next step in this process. Okay, so here I am, freshly washed hair. I just washed, shampooed and conditioned like normal. I use the Suave almond and shea butter shampoo, especially when I'm doing this. I'm not real picky about my shampoos as long as it's not like a heavy stripping, like it leaves my hair feeling like stripped and dry. I have tried the whole CG method and conditioner washing and all that, and it just doesn't work for my hair. It leaves my hair really heavy and stringy, and it's not a good look. So I do what works for me. You do what works for you. I do find that using a regular shampoo as opposed to a co-wash or a low sudsing shampoo does get the henna out of your hair easier, especially because it's in a conditioner, so it kind of holds on a lot. But anyway, I am all washed. I did throw my hair up in a towel so I could get dressed and get in here, so I do need to re-wet things, get them, get everything soaked again, so I can try to show you how I style my hair normally. So I just have my water bottle. I keep water with a little bit of rosemary oil in it. It's really good for your hair. And in the morning when I'm styling my hair, rosemary like wakes you up. So yeah, I'm going to try and get my hair wet down with this so we can get styling. So the first thing I put in my hair is this spray. I get it at the salon that I work at. You can find it online sometimes. It is just a keratin spray leave-in, and it says for damaged hair. We use this all the time at the salon. We recommend it to all of our clients. It's just a really nice lightweight leave-in conditioner. I do need to get another bottle soon because, as you can tell, it is almost gone. Okay, and it smells really good. If you have super fine hair, you can cut it half and half with water in another spray bottle. You just have to shake it before use because it is a two-part system. There's like a white milky part and then the pink part at the bottom. So you have to shake it to get everything emulsified before you use it. The next thing I like to do is go into my roots and give them some lift. So I adore, these are my two stylers that I adore. And I try different things, and depending on, what's going on, I may use just like a regular gel, but these two, I started using these 15 years ago, probably. I was getting my hair done at Tony and Guy Salon a lot, and the stylists use these all the time, and I love these two. So I don't spray this directly on my roots. I find it's too stiff if I do that, and I actually start to itch, like it's too heavy on my scalp. So I just spray it on my fingers and then work it into my roots. Okay, so that's in. And then the curls rock. This can get a little sticky, so if that's not something you like, then you definitely want to avoid using this. So I just get a little bit and I spray it with some water. Usually I'm in my bathroom, so I just add a little water to my hand. I find it just kind of spreads thinner on my hands, and I can work it into my hair easier, especially since my hair is already wet. And I just go through and start raking it in. So this is usually done best on sopping wet hair, then my hair doesn't get too stringy, so we'll see how this goes. I haven't done it this way. So this could be good, this could not be so good. Okay, and then because this styler is so thick, it's very, very thick and kind of gooey, I'm going to go ahead and spray my hair down again, and then I'm going to brush through with my detangle brush just to make sure everything is evenly distributed, and hopefully to reform some of these clumps so they're a little bit smaller, or a little bit, you know, I don't know, put everything back together, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now my hair feels pretty squidgy. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a lot of moisture in there. There's a nice amount of styler. It just kind of feels like thick and wet, but it's not dripping at this point. Okay, so I went ahead and did my makeup and got dressed. So now it is time to blow dry my hair and see what we get. I don't know if I'll film the entire process because I think my camera is telling me that my battery is running low, but we'll get started and then I will check in like as I do this. So take this out. I gotta find my ends here. Okay, so that is how it looks currently. And we'll start the blow drying process. So I use the TG Bedhead blow dryer. Forgot to put my phone on silent. Yeah, I use the TG Bedhead blow dryer. Like I said, I love Toni and Guy and their products. So yeah, I actually really like this blow dryer. It's not as big of a cup as you see for a lot of diffusers, but I don't know. It works for me and for my hair. So I flip my head over and I'm going to start blow drying. And like I said, I'm probably not going to film the whole process. We'll see how my camera holds up because I definitely want to show you the end results. So it's been a little while. My hair is about 95% dry. My camera battery did die on me while I was blow drying, so I couldn't show all of that. But basically, I focus on my roots first and then work my way down. So it's not as curly as it usually is. Today it is definitely more wavy. As the days go on, it will, like the curls will pop up more. Usually I get like 3 days in between washings, and like I said, also usually I do this straight out of the shower, so things are a little different, but I thought I'd show the process anyway. So at this point, my hair is not crunchy or anything. There's still a little bit of dampness, but I will go in with either a hair serum or with something like a pomade. This one is from Curls. It's their Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. And then this is Trader Joe's Coconut and Shea Butter Hair Serum. Just depends on what I feel like my hair needs. I think for today I'm just going to use the lighter coconut serum. So I just take a little drop, and then I'll just go through and kind of smooth it over my curls a little bit. Just give a little extra definition. Okay, and then my go-to everyday hairstyle that I wear to work most days, and just when I'm doing stuff, if it's not, you know, too hot out. If it's hot, then my hair is up off of my neck, but today it's not too bad. So my typical go-to hairstyle is kind of vintage inspired, faux victory roll kind of look. I'll pin it back, you'll see. And then if anything is still looking pretty fluffy, or, you know, while I'm styling, if it gets fluffed out, I'll go in with a little bit of water and just kind of dampen it down and reform it a little bit. So I didn't change my color. I just kind of bumped it up a little bit, gave it a little bit of a richer red. Just like any other color process I do about every 6 weeks. Henna is very permanent, but doing it this way with a gloss, it doesn't overly saturate my hair. Do your research, do some test strands, and see how it works with your hair. If you do ever intend to bleach your hair, I do not recommend using henna. My daughter tried bleaching henna out of her hair and it was not good. But this is kind of my go-to every day. Works well for whether I'm dressing more vintage or like today I'm a little more casual because I'm just at home doing stuff. So yeah, there is my first beauty tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe I'll do more of these. We'll see. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, and I will talk to you all next time.